Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous, with me, Bring It On. Let's go ahead and rest.
After everything that happened to you, you could have become a very angry person, but you didn't. Where does all your compassion and love come from?
I don't know. What about you? You're very kind, even though a horrible thing was done to you. You were forced to be a demon.
Alright, let's divvy out our mythic ranks. We get a mythic ability, an improved angelic halo. We can keep our portrait. We could also go with the Angel of Retribution or the Angel of Redemption. I'm gonna just stick with my default. And yeah, part of this is useless since we can't become frightened anyway. I might do enduring spells. Does this work with weapon bond? I'm sure that it does. Yeah, nothing else really makes sense, so let's just do enduring spells. You've learned a way to prolong the effects of your beneficial spells. Benefit: the effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than an hour but shorter than 24 hours now last 24 hours. Oh, longer than an hour. We don't have any of those in my paladin, so never mind. Nothing else I really need or want, though. Probably Rupture Restraints. You can create a surge of mythic powers that frees you from all magical restraint. Well, we have freedom of movement, so that's also not very useful, is it? Let's do Elemental Barrage. You mastered the art of raining elemental spells on your foes. I found a way to empower them by combining different elements. Benefit: every time a spell you cast deals energy damage to a creature, you apply an elemental mark to it. If you deal energy damage to a marked target with a different type of energy during the next 3 rounds, the target takes additional divine damage equal to 1d6 per mythic rank. Then upgrades for our Halo. And maybe Solar Winds. Whenever Angelic Halo is active, all allies in a 50-foot area get a bonus to fire, cold, acid, and electricity resistances equal to 5 per the Angel's mythic rank, and a bonus to sonic and negative energy resistance equal to 3 per the Angel's mythic rank, as well as a bonus to force, unholy, holy, and divine resistance equal to the Angel's mythic rank. Alright, we have new spells. Bring Back, I believe, is Angel exclusive. This spell restores 10 hit points per caster level. Unlike other spells that heal damage, Bring Back can bring recently slain creatures back to life. If cast upon a creature that has died within 1 round, apply the healing from this spell to the creature. If the healed creature's hit points total is at a negative amount less than its constitution score, it comes back to life and stabilizes at its new hit point total. If the creature's hit point total is at a negative amount equal to or greater than its constitution score, the creature remains dead. Creatures brought back to life with this spell gain a temporary negative level that lasts for 1 day. In Sun form, for the next number of rounds equal to your caster level, you become incorporeal and gain the ability to shoot rays of holy fire as a swift action, dealing 1d6 damage per caster level. half of which is fire and half is holy. Fortress of the Faithful. This spell functions as Aegis of the Faithful, but affects all allies in a 20-foot radius and lasts for 1 hour. And Wrath of the Righteous. All demons in a 40-foot radius around the caster make a will saving throw. If it's failed, the demon takes 10 damage per caster level. If the saving throw is successful, the demon takes 1d6 damage per caster level. So real quick. Sure. Activate that. Another Bolt of Justice. We don't need this anymore, so another Bolt of Justice. Maybe Wall of Light. Oh, did I ever read these? Avenger's Blessing. Spell targets an ally in close range. The target gains a combined effect of the Divine Power, Holy Aura, and Heroism greater spells for 1 round per caster level. Gale of Life. The spell functions as Breath of Life, but affects all allies in a 20-foot radius. Storm of Justice. The spell functions like Bolt of Justice, except it affects multiple creatures. We'll grab that. Euphoric Tranquility might be a default spell, or might be Angel exclusive. A creature under the effect of this enchantment enters a state of euphoria. Until the end of the spell's duration, the creature's speed is halved, and it must succeed at a will saving throw each next round to avoid being nauseated for 1 round. And Solar Chains. The creature targeted by this spell is held immobile by glowing golden chains composed of pure sunlight. For a number of rounds equal to your caster level, the creature is paralyzed, held in place, and takes 46 damage plus 1 damage per caster level every round. It may attempt a new saving throw each round to end the effect. If the initial saving throw is successful, the target is staggered for 1 round and takes the same amount of damage. We'll grab a couple of, well, just one of these, I think. Another one of these. And then here, Fortress of the Faithful, and probably Sunform. Alright, Trevor, what do you get, buddy? Unrelenting Assault. Works for me. Raybor. Let's do Defensive Study. Why not? This actually pair well if you went the shield bashing build with him. You found a way to use your perception and knowledge to better defend yourself. Benefit. Your studied target ability gives you a bonus to armor class against the target of your studied target ability, equal to the bonus of this ability gives you on attack rolls. Alright, Regil, what do you get, buddy? Let's just do Domain Zealot. Become closer to your deity and to the power it has over its divine domains. Benefit, you can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. It's partially useless because he has some passives, his domains. Might just do Rupture Restraints on him. I will do Enduring Spells, why not? Benio. Maybe Archmage Armor? You're a master of the Mage Armor spell. Benefit. Whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, it gives an additional armor bonus equal to your mythic rank. And Enduring Spells. We'll just load up on that, I think, at this point. Especially for the B team. Probably distracting shots on her. Your ranged weapon attacks are dangerous enough for the enemy to forget about melee threats. Benefit. If you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty to armor class against melee attacks equal to half your mythic rank for 1 round. Socio. Let's do enduring spells. Olbrig. Thundering Blows. Woljif. Spellcaster's Onslaught. Whenever you cast a spell, your next single attack roll and damage roll, if the attack hits, made with a weapon until the end of the next round, gains a bonus equal to half your mythic rank. Sela. Unrelenting Assault. Alright, all covered. I forgot to control the game for a moment. Alright, let's go check in on the Crusade. Then we'll go speak to the... Well, let's talk to Queen Galfrey first. Yes, Commander? Did you want something? What awaits us at Threshold? We can only guess. I'm not fond of guessing, she says, steel in her voice. The Threshold Fortress is a source of all our troubles. It is where this all began, and it is where this must end. But in the 100 years of Crusades, we still haven't the slightest idea what it has become. The raging magical energies so heavily altered it that no spells or living scouts have been able to approach it. What are you going to do after our victory? Perhaps I'll plant nasturtiums and get a canary. I really don't know, Commander. Right now, I'm looking at the looming storm clouds. As to what comes after, let us worry about it after. I'd like to talk about us. Galfrey winces. We have nothing left to say to one another. What was once between us is over. Let us not ruin our pleasant memories. I have to go. Good luck to you, Commander. In everything and always. Alright. To the Storyteller. And a merchant. Mimir. Commander, Mimir the Scholar greets you with a respectful bow. The ordeal that befell her has left its mark. Strands of gray lurk in her hair, her fingers shake with tremors, but an inquisitive mind still shines in her eyes. When first we met, I was not myself. In eyes, we had no time to converse. Let me at least thank you for saving my life, soul, and mind. Remind me, who are you? Mimir of Almus, known as the Scholar. I lead the Order of the Flaming Lance. I'm pretty sure, didn't we get her thrown in prison for abandoning her post? In my pursuit of ancient Sarkorian knowledge, I fell into the trap of a Seabrae and nearly lost my mind. But you saved me. I'll be forever grateful to you. Oh yeah, the head of the Order. I thought you'd been removed from your post. And so it was. In my absence, Nystra Flamefinger led our Order, and she performed her duties splendidly. Alas, she has left the Order. Mimir looks away and bites her lip. When I recovered, Her Majesty graciously pardoned me for leaving my post and allowed me to return to the Order. Nestra opposed this decision. She demanded I be put on trial and threatened to resign. As it turns out, Her Majesty does not care for ultimatums. She accepted Nestra's resignation and reinstated me as the head of the Order. Tell me about your Order. There's no doubt the demonic invasion is a terrible tragedy that must be stopped at any cost. But it is also a source of invaluable knowledge on a wide variety of aspects of the arcane sciences. As we defeat the demons, we must not miss the chance to learn all we can about them. If we understood the nature of the world wound and its cursed creator, we could have long ago found a way to seal it. This is why the Crusade needs researchers as well as fighters. Are you fully healed? I am, thank you. I was almost gone, but in her grace, Her Majesty sent me to the best healers in the capital. Their chants and prayers set me back on my feet. Your research bear any fruit? It'd be an awful shame to venture onto death's door and learn nothing from the experience, no? Fortunately, my research was not in vain. I was able to decipher the spells of the Sarkorian druids. I have no doubt they will come in handy. I have to go. I wish you glorious victories and brilliant discoveries. Commander, Miamir bows her head in respect. Let's go check out that event.
My way.
As far as logistics. So we'll read that when we do it later. Actually, I'm not sure if the Storyteller has another part of his tale to tell. Might not be until the end.
Follow if you dare.
But we'll find out. Pretty sure my wings got bigger, didn't they? Yeah, these are fallen angel wings. Before you have just like the white wings, these are the golden ones. Alright, won't need... Oh, that's right, Sela. You need your weapon back. Go. Oh, what does the upgrade do? The Brave Paladin Yaniel performed many spectacular feats with his sword. Radiance back in the day. The people of Mendev still worship it as a relic. This weapon is a +6 cold iron long sword. The hand of a paladin or a good aligned mythic creature becomes a holy avenger. The sacred weapon provides spell resistance of 5+ the wielder's class level to the wielder and anyone adjacent to her. It also enables the wielder to use Dispel Magic Greater once per round as a standard action, at the class level of the wielder. Only the area Dispel is possible, not the targeted Dispel or Counterspell versions of Dispel Magic Greater. And Holy. A holy weapon is imbued with holy power. This power makes the weapon good aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding damage reduction. It deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against all creatures of evil alignment. Yeah, we'll just sell all this. I probably sell most of this as well, but... I don't remember reading that one. The spell to physical perfection +4 grants its wearer DR3, an additional 46 slashing damage on every critical hit, while the wearer is raging, including demonic rage. Well, well, well. Guess who can rage? Sneak attack. Where is old Woljif at? Here you go, buddy. That's a little better. Alright, that's good enough for now.
I do what I must.
Alright. Here we go. I don't know if that's new. The Storyteller carefully takes your find. Yes, you were right. Another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. The old elf's expression becomes withdrawn. The Storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for merging the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory. The purple flame of the heart of the tower. This is what I call the crystal now. Is pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, pulsating flames echo the beating of my heart. But I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Golarion. This is the last gift to my former friend, who is concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Golarion. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Golarion's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals stings my nose. My eyes are watering. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower, whisper a magic command. Time to begin. How long has it been since you last saw your friend? The Storyteller waves you off. A year? 2? Maybe 10. I didn't keep track, and what does it matter now? I spent that time working. I checked and double-checked every line of the spells, every symbol. I'm almost sure the merging will be a success. Do you know anything about what happened to Kaini? He is no longer of any interest to me. The Storyteller's voice is sharp and unpleasant. He is a traitor. He betrayed me and our dream. The Storyteller is silent for a while, moving his lips without a sound. But I still miss him sometimes. I miss the times when we were captivated by our idea and each other. When I enjoyed the respect in Alushanira. When someone needed my advice and service. Who would have thought that 17 years spent in the Abyss would be my most cherished memories? Please continue. Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture, the merging begins. I feel the wind of the Abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I'll do something no one else has done before. I'm the last great Archmage of Keonan. But now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in my experiment. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I am being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change, filled with the energies of the Abyss. I'll stop being a Golarion. I'll become a new creature, half elf, half demon, a stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the Ivory Labyrinth, sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Alushanira's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge, and connect Golarion and the Abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Discari's whisper, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin, feel Nauticula's curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Golarion, to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that what I really want? My hand freezes. You want to stop the merging. The Storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kaini and myself. I never wanted to save Golarion. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words for me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes. Even gods have their final day. Those are the laws of the world, and it's not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Golarion. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Golarion alive. When the demons invade Golarion, they'll destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned, and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Golarion, and I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame at the heart of the tower burns my eyes. The storyteller gulps nervously. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spells to disperse. Delph seems to have aged by a few hundred more years, his face thinner. I almost destroyed Golarion. In my pride, I could have put an end to my world. Just become the path opener, and prove my title of the last Archmage of Keonan, even if only to myself. I don't know what to say in my defense. Are you going to open the world wound? Okay, same dialogue. Yeah, same dialogue again. Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand and head towards the crossroads or whatever Greyboar's quest location is called. We're going to bring everybody with us, just so if we run across any random encounters on the way, it won't be as difficult. We'll just leave her behind. All the way up here. Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time we will do Greyboar's quest, and then we'll set out for Nenio's quest to the south. And go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. Let's actually go ahead and take care of this. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time, Greyboar's quest, Nenio's quest, and we'll go from there. But again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.